I feel like, all the receivers have done a really good job so far. And, if I'm out there scrambling around, guys get open. And really, I don't have a specific go-to guy. I think, as an offense, all those guys are really good athletes, and I can get the ball to any of them.
Marcus, real young team out there, a lot of freshmen and sophomores playing. What's it like to have a couple of senior leaders out there on the offense, especially when you had to overcome some adversity with some fumbles in that third quarter? What it's like to have those guys out there for you?
Like guys like Kenyon and guys like Carson, they really get us going, especially, some of us younger guys. To have them out there is really, really, truly, it's a blessing because, to have those older guys out there to really push us and to really, keep us on that path is really good. Kenyon really took over on that last drive. He had, I don't know how many carries, but, he really took over that drive and scored that touchdown and really, put that game out for us.
You get 10 carries on that drive, by the way.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Mentality in the third quarter. Did you come out with the same intensity to start the second half that you did to open the game?
Yes, and I think we struggled a little bit, but I think that's good. I think we needed to go through that as an offense, to kind of overcome it, to have that long drive, and even that drive towards the end of the third quarter, I think, that kind of resulted in a fumble. But just to kind of get things going after we struggled a little bit was very, very good for us, and that's going to help us down the road.
Marcus, you took a couple licks back there today. How did that feel? And what was the biggest difference when you guys did start to struggle? Was there something that you remember?
For the hits, it felt good. I think to get hit like that, I haven't really been hit too hard in a long time, and to kind of get those hits under your belt and kind of know that you can get up and you're okay is kind of made me grow a little confidence and made me a little more comfortable out there. I think as an offense, we not necessarily struggle, but there's some drives where, we kind of just, I wouldn't say kind of laid back, but we kind of just took the foot off the gas a little bit. And, like I said, that was good for us to struggle. I think we needed to go through that as an offense. To have guys like Kenyon and Carson and, Horonis and, those older guys to really push us as we struggle to really show that, we can still overcome things like that.
Speaking of Horonis, we have Restu in the back room. Any other questions for Mariota?
Marcus, obviously not as many points you scored last week, but if you had to compare, did you learn more about your offense last week when you scored as many points or more this week having to face a little adversity?
Probably more this week. To go and, like I said, to have those times where we struggled a little bit, kind of just really, we kind of grew up a little bit as an offense. And, to overcome those struggles, I think is going to help us down the road. And I think, like I said, I think we need to go through those. And, to overcome it, I think it was really good for us.
Could you talk specifically about that last drive and really just kind of closing the door on this game, and how weird was it for you, too, to having to play so slowly, it looked like, or it felt like at least?
Yeah, it was funny. The receivers were joking around a little bit. They were like, "Oh, we got to catch our breath a little bit on that drive." But I think, to kind of slow down the pace and to kind of just hold the ball a little bit and kind of have us regroup a little bit on offense and to just have a good final drive was very key for us.
Marcus, do you feel like you have a deep threat or a big play receiver on this team right now?
Yes, I think there's guys all around us that can go deep. Josh, BJ, Murph, all those guys can really just go down the field. And Keenan, I can't really specifically name one guy because I feel like all those guys can really push it downfield. And today they kind of schemed us and they were kind of dropping back a little bit, and we just had to take the underneath stuff. And if that's what's going to happen, then that's what we got to do as an offense to execute.
So do you see in the future having that deep ball as an option?
Yes, definitely. I think depending on the game plan and depending how we're going to scheme that week, we'll have it there, and it's an option.
Marcus, back here, can you just talk about being 2-0 and for as many things as people like to point that went wrong today? You're 2-0 and it's double-digit win. Mm-hmm. Like Brian Jackson said, the other teams are good too. They figure things out.
Yeah. And you know, just to be 2-0 and to have another win under belt is good. It's a confidence booster, and you know, we're really gonna take this and learn from it. We can, you know, really learn from different things that happen out there, and you know, we're gonna look forward to next week and just continue to get better.
Marcus, it looked like Fresno was giving you a lot of different looks up front, changing a lot of different looks. How was your decision-making process, do you think, today? Did you make good reads? Do you think you made some? Did you miss some reads?
I think, you know, like there's a couple times the protection. I think again I could have stood the protection one way or another, and you know, again, that's stuff that we can learn, and I'm gonna really just kind of focus on that and make sure I understand how to slide the protection and which way to go with it. And you know, like I said, it was good for us to go undergo those struggles as an offense, and to really come back and have that final drive and score is what, you know, kind of shows what kind of offense we have, and it's good character.
Marcus, how did this game feel different for you than last week?
I wouldn't say it was different. I think I approach every game the same, you know, but you know, like like I said, to have those struggles on offense. I mean, it was. Can't really talk more about it, but I mean, it's stuff that we had to undergo and stuff that was good for us.
Marcus, I don't know if you've already asked this, but as far as Kenyon goes, how big was he for you guys today? And when the passing game wasn't really flowing like you guys wanted, how big of a boon is he?
To have those guys, I mean, like Kenyon and DeAnthony, to make those big plays, I think is very key for our offense, and it's very important. But you know, they really kind of boosted our offense when we were slowing down a little bit, and you know, we're very thankful to have those guys.
Any other questions for Marcus? All right, guys, thank you.
Thank you.